The game of the century in Texas, at least that's what it felt like here in the Great Republic. Texas takes down Texas A&M 17-7. The Longhorns moving on to the SEC Championship. From the A&M perspective, kind of a strange season. In some ways, it's another 8-4 year, a late collapse in SEC play. Maybe to some Longhorn fans feels like the same old for Texas A&M. But with the first-year head coach, Mike Elko, a lot of promise to build on moving forward, but it still hurts.
Hurts really bad, especially when just a couple weeks ago they only had one loss on the season, that one not even in conference. So much to play for, and when you looked at those games they had to play, you kind of thought they don't look too challenging. Texas, we always knew from the get-go that was going to be a tough game, but when you looked at South Carolina, when you looked at Auburn, they didn't jump out and scare you right away, but those are the games that came to nip them in the butt. They end up losing 3 consecutive SEC games to end the regular season.
And had opportunities against Texas, but keeping the big picture in mind, the Aggies still fairly optimistic moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of have we made forward strides, this is a night and day situation from where we were a year ago at this time. Anybody who knows the inside of this program knows that and is confident in the direction this thing's headed. But that doesn't change the fact that we had an opportunity to do something really special this year, and we couldn't close on it. And so, that'll haunt me, that'll haunt us, that'll haunt the players. We had chances, and we just didn't get it done. And, unfortunately, that's part of football, and that's part of life. And but it doesn't make it any easier, and certainly doesn't make it acceptable.
Now Texas will look ahead for a rematch and a big opportunity against Georgia in that SEC championship game. Georgia, the only team to give the Longhorns a loss this season. But what we saw from the Longhorns on Saturday, it's going to take a lot for them to take down that hot Georgia team.
Yeah, kind of a weird game for Texas. First of all, congratulations to them. By the way, they're probably definitely in the college football playoff regardless of how they do in Atlanta. But in some ways, they got the job done. They came into the hostile road environment. They got off to that early start. In other ways, it was a little wobbly at times. They definitely let A&M back in this game. The Aggies not able to capitalize. Something they're going to need to clean up against Georgia and other teams in the playoff. But at the end of the day, still got the job done. So that'll do it here from Kyle Field with Sydney Wicker. I'm Ben Peck. That does it for sports.